Welcome everyone to another episode of Fractures of Reality. I got the name right this time, be proud of me.
Yay.
In the last session, the party met an unlucky rabbit, strung up and hog-tied. No wait, hog-tied is different. Strung up by a trap in a tree. And they made their way through a very uneventful black sun. And now they must wait another 30 days to see where Birdie wanted to go. Still?
Yeah,
For now, they are at the woods. They have been slowly journeying over Norheim to head to the Fevros forest. And they have just arrived at the edge. Yes, that's totally... Right, I'm on the wrong... They have finally arrived at the Fevros forest. Now, the forest stretches all around. You've hit a corner where the road turns and veers round. So there's a point where the trees basically encompass the entirety of your vision, despite you guys being on the outskirts. There's a few trees at the edges that you can see like a little bit into, and then there's almost like a wall of thick trees and trunks and vines that you can't see into.
very dense. Okay.
Do you guys enter?
I do have this. I'm not sure if that would help in this kind of situation, but
Yeah, that doesn't help. That would
yeah.
be like, say you had to climb a cliff, you could find a way to go around it, like a small hidden passage that would lead you up to the cliff.
That's fair.
So,
I think we should
go on.
head to Scabby for the time being.
Good. I don't want to leave the cart for now. Singing for 3 days was not the best idea.
Alright.
Well, when we get the chance, we'll work out a solution to that.
So,
Thanks.
Scavsby will be 3 days travel. Is that okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me add it to your day counter and reset the counter back to 0. 0, and then we say +3 to Scav B. You really should be updating this yourself, you know, Cicada.
I don't have access to editing.
You don't?
No, I do not.
There, you have access now. I thought I had given you access. There you go.
Okay, thanks.
So, you begin to travel towards Gatsby, following the forest. You can hear sounds. Damn it. Okay, I accidentally closed out of my DM screen.
Oh.
So I have to get it reopened.
Alright, in meantime, let's roleplay.
You trail along the edge of the forest. You can hear the sound of various things, rustling, birds chirping. The forest quietly staying beside you, always there, and during the nights, it glows. faint flickers of light and illumination, roughly appearing and then fading.
Fireflies, yay! So cute.
You guys are making camp. You're roughly 1 day ahead, 1 day away from Scavsby. Scavsby?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me move you over to this map for a moment.
Okay.
Clara's going to make some attempts at the box.
Alright, you get 3 more rolls. As for the rest of you, is there anything you want to talk about before you head to Scavsby? What you plan to do, etc., etc.?
Oh. Dang, another close one. Blah. It's taunting you at this point.
No.
Charlotte would grab a voice recorder and head off away for a little bit just to talk to it.
Sure thing.
It is gonna follow her.
Do you try to be stealthy about it, or do you just...
She's not stealthy.
Okay. You're able to
You
see
would
that
help
Cicada is following you then?
It's been 3 days and since the Black Sun incident, so no sign of anyone. Oh, and Charlotte just stops immediately and presses the off button. Cicada, can I help you?
What you doing?
No. Because this is sort of like a diary of some sort. This is what I use to filter my thoughts.
Oh, like a journal. She pulls out her own book.
Yeah, I would say it's close to a journal. It's just one with my voice instead of one with the pen.
Smart.
Though I do have to recycle them every now and then, where a book, you can just get another book.
Uh-huh. Can't you make another voice recorder?
Not with the materials I got, sadly. Even with creation magic, I'm only limited to certain things.
I see.
So what brings you to the forest exactly, if I may ask?
She's a little hesitant to answer, but she just goes, "The Black Sun is why." My patron is weird. No one in my group likes them.
Warlock.
Yeah.
Outside of the Cartographers Guild, I can't imagine I haven't met another one. Well, it's good to have you, Birdie.
That is what I call my patron. Yes.
That's what they refer to. It's good to know. Name is only a name to me, so I'll just stick to Birdie.
Okay. That's about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, if you ever want to do if you ever want a voice recorder, just don't hesitate to ask. I just need to get to a city to make it. The same, we're almost there. Might be
No
fun
need.
to have one.
No need. She points to herself, Kenku.
Oh.
Ryu, anything you want to do?
Think of anything.
Okay. Then with that, you all make your way to the town. You find it fairly quiet and, you know, small but simple, surrounded by lush trees and houses that appear to have faces, though that's just a trick of the light. The forest has one singular path that is connected to the village. It's the trees briefly break apart, and you can see what appears to be a very rough path with roots and various trees trying to push their way and reclaim it. And there's one very small general store, there's an inn, but otherwise the town is very quiet and simply a stop along the way.
I'll simply just grab some stuff to make a voice recorder from the general store.
Alright, what do you need for that? Do you know the cost?
I do not. I just simply will just make up 1 GP of materials. Common stuff.
Fair enough. Yeah, 1 GP. You make one.
Okay. I'm just making a spare.
Okay. Anyone
Okay.
else?
I'm guessing we're just gonna stable the horses for here for the time being as we continue on foot.
Alright. You find someone willing to stable the horses. It's a silver a week.
Okay. I pay I pay the 5 silver in advance.
Alright, 5 weeks. They give you a smile and they say, "Oh yeah, you were heading into the forest day there. Don't you worry, even if you happen to time travel or end up way in the future, we'll ensure that your horses are taken care of until you can pay for their fee.
Time travel.
Up
Wait, wait,
to
wait, wait, wait,
a
wait.
up to a general amount of 5 gold. After that point, we just sell the horses because, well, by that point you're probably not coming back.
Eh, what do
What
you
do
mean
you
time
what do you
travel?
mean time travel?
Oh, you know, you go into the forest, you can lose track of time. Like old Thaddeus Fitch went in there one week, and next month he came out and said he'd only been there in a day.
Eh,
I see.
Time works very differently in that old forest, you see.
wonder
You won't
why.
see the day and night cycle.
We talking like in a time moves faster in that forest kind of way, or time moves slower?
Can be both. But it's always perpetual daylight in that forest there, eh?
Great. We're gonna need to figure out a way to keep track of time.
Chloe thinks. And then she looks at the rabbit. You can make things, right?
Within reason.
You think you could make a timekeeping device?
Like a stopwatch? Or a pocket watch?
Yeah, something like that.
I would think I would need a... I'll need a day and see if I can do it.
Hmm.
Not very well versed in clockwork, but I am pretty well versed in metal.
Oh, don't worry, you'll do fine.
So, you all spend a day in the village as the certain rabbit. Oh, I've forgotten the name. Charlotte, that's it. I'm still learning your name, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, Charlotte takes a few tries and attempts and eventually does make the watch. The watch in question is rather rudimentary and you have to wind it once a day, but it allows you to keep track of time, and as long as you wind it once a day and check that adjust the time every so often, it's fairly accurate. In fact, you're one of the first people to discover that there's 24 somethings in the day. You get to name
There we
what
go.
hours are called.
I'll call them yams.
Yawns.
Alright.
Okay.
So, there are 24 yams in the day.
Yes.
I guess I know everyone else already calls them hours. I'm being silly.
You're just
Yeah.
being silly.
It's her invention, so she can say whatever she can call whatever's on the clock, on the watch, whatever.
I am the inventor of time.
You have invented time. How to measure time.
Regardless, you all have the device. What do you do now?
Adventure!
Adventure.
Pulls out ball of string.
Alright. Alright. I'll just move you over to the map.
Oh jeez, it's dark in here. Dude.
Roughly about, say, 5 minutes into your journey down the path, you turn a corner and then it's almost immediately pitch black.
Arr.
Of course, those of you with dark vision can see fine, but people like
Yeah, especially
people
Ryu draws
people-
his sword and casts light on the blade.
Okay. While some of you can see perfectly fine in the dark, people like Ryu have to use other light sources. That's all I wanted to say.
I know. It's
Especially-
a given for him at this point.
especially Cicada because she has 120 dark vision.
Korax tie as his string to one of the trees on the very edge of the forest,
Alrighty.
and he's just gonna keep unraveling it as he goes in, like just gonna go do full Theseus and Labyrinth on this one.
How much string do you have?
I don't know. I just bought a ball of string.
Fair enough. Well,
Alright,
the path
on
is
we
ahead
go.
of you. You're free to move.
I don't see them in here.
You don't have vision? You should.
No, I do. I was talking in character.
Ah, sorry.
Hmm.
I will note that I don't see the light from Ryu, but I don't know if I should be able to see it.
Give me a second. There.
Alright, she's going,
Glorious color!
just out of curiosity, Cicada is going to use detect magic.
The entire forest blinds you for a moment. In fact, it takes you 5 minutes before you can see again.
She rubs her eyes. Too much
Let's
magic.
see. So it splits 3 ways?
Huh.
Hmm.
Wait, does this route even make any sense? I think we came from that direction, didn't we?
Magic
Do
everywhere.
do not look for. This is a forest chock full of fae. Leave sense by the door.
Sure.
Again, you walked about 5 minutes in first. It's not as if you're
Yeah.
right smack dab at the entrance.
Yeah. By the
Okay.
way, I'm going. By the way, damn it.
Ah, jeez, Ryu, no. His internet died.
We'll be right back after these messages. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you doing, Corax?
I'm going to ignite my. I am going to ignite Harlequin and just put it at full light. I can see just fine, but I'm gonna move. But I'm gonna move further into the forest, and I want the others to be able to see me.
Alright, so that's 30 feet, right?
40-foot radius, and of course, they'll be able to see the blue light from probably much further off.
Hooray!
Okay, well, the bright light feature doesn't have a way to make it blue light, so there you go.
I did like the
Yeah.
feature though.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
All you missed is Corax made it light.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Oh, good, you're back. So I'm gonna scout ahead a bit. I lit up my sword so you would all be able to see where I was.
Sure.
I'm gonna check the time on the watch.
An hour has passed.
An hour.
Yep.
We only
You mean
missed
Since
yeah.
entering
for
or
5
since
minutes.
Korax left?
Since entering, because this is the first time you've looked at it.
Huh, 1 Yale has passed.
Fast.
What's a yell?
Yeah. So I've still got plenty of the string left, right?
You're starting to run out a bit now. Like it's enough you can close your fist around it by this point. You gotta remember, those are all 5 feet.
Yeah.
So what are the rest of you doing? Corax, stop there, please.
Oh, good. I found a thing.
And I'm gonna go check on Korax.
I'm also checking the watch.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's that's the other purpose of the string. You know exactly where I went.
Okay.
And I'm going to just sit here and wait for the map to load.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, it's a
Okay,
bit of a
just-
big one. So, Cicada,
Hold on.
you make it to, say, about... I'm gonna use the ruler just so you know where you went. About here. And
Oh.
you notice the string just abruptly ends.
Oh. Oh dear.
Huh?
Corax, you put down a bit of the string and you notice that it's gone slack. So you give it a tug and you pull it and you find that the string has been severed. Almost as if
Oh.
someone cut it.
Oh. See, this is what I have come to expect from the Fae. Okay, so I know that the force is all Fae magic, but maybe I can pick up individual figures. I'm going to activate my divine sense.
Alright,
Like, I know there's a lot of ambient magic in the air, but maybe the concentrated parts would probably be people
you can...
or things.
How far can Divine sense?
Divine sense, 60 feet.
Yeah, you can't sense anything at the moment. Cicada, what do you do?
I'm gonna call out Correct. Where are you?
Notes that that my sword is still lit, so if there's any cracks in the trees or anything, they should be able to see the blue light.
I know. Alright, so you hear nothing. Flora, are you going with Cicada?
Clara's like, guys, where'd you go?
Alright.
She
Over
probably
here.
lost track of the others.
You turn the
Like
corner.
she's trying to follow.
You do indeed find Cicada, but I'm gonna pause you there. Ryu, what are you doing?
Still waiting for the map to load.
Yes, but what would you be following Cicada?
Yeah, he'd want to regroup with Korax as soon as possible.
Alright.
I imagine Jezebel would also follow.
Yes. So, okay. You guys are at the end of the string. What do you do?
Hmm.
Korax!
Correct.
Guessing I don't hear shit.
Nope.
I'm gonna look down here.
Damn it!
Alright. You look down there, you can see that there's a very small... Like, if you go there, you can see you can just squeeze through the trees there. Do you all continue to follow Cicada?
She's the closest thing to Charlotte as there is to an ally, so yes.
Alright.
She doesn't want to get separated by anybody else at the moment, so she's waiting.
I'm trying to determine if Clara does the wise thing and follows the others. She does.
Okay.
Alright, give me a second then. Stop moving your token. Give me a
Sorry.
second. Alright. Hold on. Okay. So, you go down and go through the small... God damn it. Why do you do this to me? Stop it. Stop.
What?
Right.
Oh no.
Roll20 is being a bitch. Give me a second.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so I'm not special.
Okay.
What's funny is being evil.
Now that you are all together again, you go through the crack and you appear in another bit of the forest.
Huh?
Now stop doing it, please, Roll20. I'm trying to do thematic things.
Oh boy, time to get lost.
Okay. Now I'm gonna pause you guys there. Corax. Which way do you go?
And do I see or hear anything?
You can hear many dozens of creatures in the woods and trees. The chittering, the tweeting, occasional sound of fear and crying from animals as they're caught.
Well, first thing I'm going to do, pull out my pistol and fire it into the air. See if see if my companions hear a gunshot.
Ah. The entire forest goes dead silent as the sound of a gunshot echoes for quite a while. And in fact, you all do indeed hear it.
Where
Okay.
did it come from?
However, it's coming from all directions.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Borax, You can hear something loud starting to stomp towards you.
Right. So, right. I don't care. Whatever. Okay, if it's loud and stompy, then I don't care to fight it head on my own. I cast invisibility.
Alright, you are now invisible.
Can I roll perception
I
to
just stand
discern?
perfectly still. Well, actually, no. I stand out of the way a bit, and then I stand perfectly still.
Okay. You may, CeeLo?
Can I roll perception to see if I can discern which sound is more realistic, considering it's gunfire?
Go for it. You're able to tell it's coming from this direction.
Can you ping it one more time? I was zoomed in my character.
You see it then?
Nope. Oh, I see
you-
now. Okay, got it.
I did not see where that was.
Well, you didn't hear it, so.
True.
Gunfire. Korax have a pistol.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Sounds
Okay.
like I'm Mark 22. Down this way.
Wait, you could tell what gun made a noise?
I listened to a lot of gunfire in my life. I know which sound what gun came from.
Correct? You watch the beast. Also, you're still emitting the light. Do you close off that light?
Hmm. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then I need you to roll stealth for me. You have advantage.
Will do. Will do. Let me switch on the cunning intuition. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that's 23.
Alright. As you hide, you see a tall and massive wolf slowly stomp through the woods, sniff the air a bit, and then head down this path here.
Hmm.
And then it fades away.
All right.
Everyone else, you're free to move your tokens.
Okay. We're
Yep,
currently
actually,
following-
Korax too. Wait. Korax and everyone else, you're free to move your tokens and follow and stuff now. When I say wait, though, when I say stop or wait, just stop.
Okay. Currently following Charlotte.
Yes.
Okay.
How
I'm gonna
how-
stay where I am. I've sent out my signal.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Head out.
I'm gonna move in bursts then.
how dense are the trees above us?
So, very dense, but you can see the brief flickings of sunlight above you.
Path is not good.
Yeah.
Is there any small openings I can go across?
No, actually, no. You could probably try and push your way through. Where are you trying to push through?
I'm gonna try and push towards the east.
Alright. You push through, and you come out. Yeah.
Cicada is going to follow her.
Alright. You push through, and you end up. Hold on a moment. Stupid roll 20.
Oh boy.
Okay. You end up here.
Oh no. Where's Charlotte? Ah!
Clara's just going to follow suit.
Alright. You
Because it
push.
seems like that's what everyone else is doing.
You push through, and you end up here.
Guys?
No response.
God. We made a terrible mistake.
Stop there for a
Is there anyone
moment.
there?
Stop, stop, stop,
Okay.
stop. Ryu, what are you doing?
He's going to see Clara heading off. He's gonna go, be like, Clara, and he follows her for a bit.
All right. You step through. Don't move through. You step through, and you end up here.
Clara,
And as for Jezebel, they can end up here. No,
Oh.
they end up with Clara.
Ow.
Oh, thank goodness, someone familiar.
She says something snarky at you. Now, first up, Ryu and a certain Charlotte.
They're not here either.
what is going on? We were just near each other not that long ago. They couldn't have gotten that far already.
In this kind of environment, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. What I read up on this forest, everything is going to be topsy-turvy, as they say.
Damn it! There must be Fae here.
It's possible. Cheer up, kid, or else you'll lose a few whiskers. Come on now.
Alright, gonna pause you guys there. Clara and Jezebel is like, well, we might as well keep moving.
Okay. And she goes in this
Sorry, how
direction.
we find Cicada soon. She must be
Alright.
panicking right now.
Now, I should mention this. Corax is invisible, so you guys just casually wander in this direction. Unaware.
When I spot them, I drop the invisibility.
Alright.
And reignite Harlequin.
Alright, so you do so and you all meet up.
Does that mean we won? We win! We found Korax
No.
first!
Clara and Jezebel and Corax reunite.
That was in character.
Okay.
But thought that gunshot would get your attention. There's a big wolf wandering these woods. But that's about all I've seen.
Alright.
Well, we pushed through some trees and I think everyone got separated.
Oh, great. And Korax just holds up the severed end of a string. And someone thought they could. And someone in this forest thought they were being clever.
Okay. So, Cicada. You are looking around, and I need you to roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. Perception. 18.
Something that was stomping through the forest nearby stopped, and you were being watched.
Feeling of being watched. Oh no. She's gonna turn herself invisible.
Alright.
And, what are the noises of the forest around here? Anything that I'm familiar with?
They've all gone quiet the moment the gunshot went off.
Cicada is going to make cicada noises. Bug noises.
Alright.
As she's cautiously walking through the woods.
No, I need you to roll some stealth.
Okay.
Because you said you turned invisible, so I need you to roll me stealth.
21.
Alright. So, you roll stealth and you listen in. And then you see a giant wolf slowly inch its way past you, sniff right where you were, and then head further downwards.
Big wolf. Oh god.
Korax, you briefly see a glimpse of the wolf as well, and I'm gonna need you to roll stealth for me.
It will do. I guess when I'm guessing I don't have time. Have time. I'm to put away Harlequin.
You do not, so you have disadvantage.
Oh.
10.
Because the wolf is sneaking.
Yeah. 10 with a natural 1.
All right, Laura, can you roll me a stealth as well, and I'll roll for Jezebel.
Sure.
That's 2 nat 1s.
Yeah, I don't think
Jezebel.
Jezebel can salvage that situation. So,
No.
Jezebel probably hit herself sufficiently, and then
Okay.
we're just sitting ducks.
okay,
Well,
so
Well, I would have been fine, but I'm a
Guys.
big glowing beacon right now.
guys, so Cicada, you see the wolf about to head on its way past you. Only it pauses and its head turns down one of the paths. And then it begins to slowly sneak forward. And I need to roll its stealth properly now. So, okay. Yeah, you two don't notice it. You're too busy talking.
Is going to sneak behind it.
All right, and I'm gonna pause you all there because we're going to go to Ryu and Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Now. So, which way will you go?
Alright, kid, just stay close.
Out of character, what?
I said, alright, kid, just stay close.
Somehow I feel like that's not gonna matter in a place like this. Let's.
I'm gonna try and get a perception check to see if I hear anything.
Go for it.
Is that okay? Okay.
You hear two Nat 1 people speaking very loudly in this direction. And Cicada, you hear this as well.
Ah.
In the north?
Yep.
I'm assuming I didn't see anything. Okay. Well, regardless, they can't. They're either gonna fool us into another trap, or we'll actually find who we're looking for. Either way, it'll be more eventful than standing still. So let's keep going.
Alright. So you head up the path, heading northward, yes?
Yep.
And you turn the corner, and you see Korax and Clara. Why do you guys
And no Jezebel.
Why do you guys keep moving your tokens back?
Wasn't.
Wait. So yeah, you're able to see them. You don't see the wolf.
The wolf is a lie.
Carlo would just casually walk up in front.
Oh, there you two are.
Told you, Rhea.
Oh, hey!
Thank the gods.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, figured that shot would get all your attention.
I'm 22, is it?
And and yeah, it like pulls it out. One of the older prototypes. It's never did it quite get this quality with the final version.
All right.
Prototypes.
Then with that, it's time to roll initiative.
Oh wait, hold on. I assume as the wolf is getting closer, Cicada is gonna let out a loud bark.
All
Flora
right.
is admiring the flowers.
All right. With that bark, I would say you heard cicada bark, and you know it's cicada, but it doesn't register until the wolf is attacking. Sorry, but it did roll like a 23 on stealth, so yeah.
Oh jeez.
Hey, I rolled 23 in perception. Hang on
That's-
here.
Yes, but you're not in line of sight of it.
When I hear it, though.
You heard cicada go bark.
Okay.
So you
Uh,
four are surprised. Cicada is not.
Ryu and Jezebel still need to roll perception. I mean,
Or
initiative. Initiative. Yeah.
One,
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay. That rolled the lowest.
Let me switch the music over. Okay. So, Bear, Jezebel, you spend your turn becoming unsurprised. Cicada, you get a turn.
Okay, after that bark, she's going to hide again.
Alright, roll stealth.
She's still invisible. Ah, jeez.
Alright, let's
That's
see.
not good.
Let's see how his perception is. Passive is 13. He sees you.
He notices that I'm there. He doesn't really
Thorax,
see
for
me.
you. Flora, you're all unsurprised, so there's no advantage for the wolf. The wolf is going to ignore the bird and jump right for first person that they can see, which is Flora.
Squishy!
They're gonna bite down on you, and they're gonna miss.
Wow.
Yeah, try and
Big
pounce
wolf!
It is now your turn.
Alright.
Charlotte. I'm trying, I really am.
Can see this. Alright. I'm gonna spend my action to make a cannon. I'm gonna make a small cannon.
Alrighty?
And I'm gonna choose ballista. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to fire ballista at the wolf.
Go for it.
22.
That'll hit and deal 13 damage.
He is pushed back 5 feet from the
Okay.
cannon location. The cannon will be right here, by the way.
Oh, okay. In that case, it's that
It's
way.
a small cannon. Yeah. It's a small cannon.
Jezebel will fire their light crossbow. An ally is within 5 feet, so they get sneak attack.
Not
They
that
don't
matters.
have advantage because I forgot to roll stealth, but Jezebel would have probably remembered. So, no. I'll say they roll. Yeah, they would have probably rolled.
She did roll stealth before.
Yeah,
True,
she
true.
did.
Yeah. So that will be a
Critical
plus-
sneak attack?
Yes. Oh, 35 damage.
Wow. Holy smokes. Rogues be crazy.
Alright. Cicada.
Okay, I'm wondering if I split into two, will that break my invisibility?
It's splitting into two isn't concentration, but your clone won't be invisible.
Yeah. I'm gonna place my clone over here.
Alright. You're free to do so. Boom.
Okay. Right over there, just so that they have cover.
Alright.
And I'm gonna move over here. And that'll be my turn.
Thorax.
Okay, yeah, I can get into flanking position. Bonus bonus action, divine favor. Let me switch that on. And flank.
Mm-hmm.
15.
That'll hit.
Okay, that's 14 damage.
13.
14 divine favor.
Ah.
Oh, actually, wait. No. That should have been 16. I forgot to switch the dueling style on. But anyway. And second, 12.
Okay.
Does 12 hit?
Let me double check. It does not.
Alright, that is my turn.
Okay. For you.
Alright, he's moving up. And he is going to use... Alright, what? How does that work again?
When you're ready.
Alright, I'm going to use Crusader's Mantle.
Alright.
And I believe that's my action. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Chlora.
Alrighty.
Shield Face is another leveled spell.
Yeah, you can't cast that.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
You can only cast one leveled spell at a time.
Yeah. One
Oh.
leveled spell.
Yeah.
You can
Alright,
do it
then.
trick, but yeah, that's about it.
Alright then.
I
I
think it'll
guess
be
that's
fine.
it. I guess that's it then.
Alright. Chlora.
Okay, so can I target myself with my Mantle of Inspiration?
Does it say you can target yourself? What does it say exactly?
Number of creature. Choose a number of creatures I can see.
Including yourself.
Yeah.
Does not say including yourself though.
It normally implies including yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you can.
Okay. Let's see. My charisma is 4. And was at 60 feet. I'm going to expend an inspiration to give myself, Ryu, Korax, and Bunny for the temporary HP, and I'm going to take my reaction to move away from the wolf.
Okay.
Without provoking opportunity attack. Okay. I'll take the temp HP, but I'm gonna stay where I am because I want to keep my reaction ready for something else.
And then She's gonna be like, "How dare you! Do you know how delicate this clothing is?" On the wolf.
It does not.
doesn't
Simpleton.
The wolf is going to use its action to disengage. Gonna
Oh, dear.
step back and then dive into the woods. You hear a loud crash and then silence.
Now what?
Combat is now over.
For now. Ah, jeez. You do see cicadas double.
We can't afford it, or to we can't afford to hit and run and fight right now.
What do you guys do?
Well, I see other cicada. Where's cicada?
I'm here. You see a disappointed voice.
Where?
He poked you.
Ah!
Right here.
Oh, you're invisible. Okay.
Invisible.
Well, I guess after she thinks about it, like, takes a look around, I guess it does kind of make sense that this little glowy tether just goes into the middle of nothing and disappears. Shall we move forward?
We should keep moving.
Alright. So you're gonna keep moving?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You move on ahead, continuing to make your way. You move on ahead, continuing to make your way through the woods.
Oh.
What path do you take?
Huh.
You came from the bottom one, right here.
This looks familiar.
I'm gonna take on the watch again.
5 hours have passed.
5 yelms.
I think we're going.
You see some string on the ground.
Yeah, I thought so. We're going in
Say 5
circles.
hours. Say 5 hours have passed. How much in our perspective have passed?
I'd say about 10 minutes.
Okay, so my invisibility is still up.
Did anyone see which way that wolf went?
Chasing it would be a fool's errand.
I don't want to chase it. I want to go the opposite direction from it.
Well,
It's also a fool errand.
it went in this direction, and you went up the path a bit, so the direction it went was more around this direction.
Think. Well, I heard a crash. I want to know where that's coming from.
That was it
Hey,
I'm
crashing
gonna
through.
look around the corner.
That was it crashing through the woods, and
Oh,
then the
okay.
sound vanished.
Also, everyone keep an eye out. It could be stalking us.
Okay.
So where will you guys go?
We try going this way, guys?
Went up there before.
We
The
have?
string on the ground. We went around a complete circle.
Huh.
Are you serious?
Borax, do you still have your divine sense up?
No, like that's not a sustained thing. It's a short burst. But I mean,
Fair enough.
I can pop it again if you want.
No, it's fine. You all hear a slight childlike giggle echo through the forest.
Are you the one that cut my string?
No response.
I'm gonna make a
If so,
perception
knock it
check.
off.
I'm gonna
Okay,
make a
now I'm
perception-
popping my divine sense.
You sense some chaotic good energy, I guess. Hey, I
Dream-like aura.
Hey.
Which
Hey,
direction did the chuckling come from?
all
This
directions.
is 5e Lala. This is 5e Lala. There are no alignments.
I don't know what you haven't posted the description. I don't know what fae smell like,
Oh well.
and I don't know if I can sense fae.
Celestial only.
Oh no, it can't sense Fae.
Yeah, I thought so. So you don't know, so you can't sense
Oh.
it.
Never mind. Never mind. Divine sense is useless here.
I thought it wouldn't sense fae, but anyway.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Clara? Right. Yeah, it's coming from all directions. You may roll perception, though.
Oh.
Rio, Cicada tried that, and, you're temporarily blinded from the bright, shining light. Because the entire forest is magical.
Fantastic.
Alright, Laura? You
Managed to.
You have grown up around creatures like this before? And you indeed know exactly where the ferry is. The ferry is directly above you all. And it's not a fairy, it's a pixie. I always forget what they call them in D&D.
I'm pretty sure fairy is just another word for fae. So.
Yeah, Fae is the general creature.
No, what I mean is I said fairy.
Yeah.
And I was correcting
like-
myself and saying I meant pixie. I forgot D&D calls them pixies. Anyway.
Hello there. Could you help us get to our destination?
Yeah, she's been floating above you this entire time. She just chuckles at you and vanishes, turning invisible.
Kid is gonna turn uninvisible now.
We don't have time for this.
I wonder. What do pixies like?
You see a shower of sparkling dust briefly in the area, before it vanishes into the forest.
Do I see where it went?
You can try and follow it if you want.
Okay.
Considering Laura's perception, you see it goes north.
Calling Glora now.
Hey, wait up!
The pixie giggles again. And once more the little fairy dust sprinkles around and continues to lead Flora further north. You all continue to follow?
Yeah, we're gonna follow. This might be a horrible idea, but we kind of have nothing else to go on.
You follow?
Ada, why is there two of you?
Cicada?
Yeah.
Neku asked why there's two of you. Charlotte.
Special powers. Long story.
Well,
The ferry continues to lead you northward.
Okay, we're gonna
Clara
continue.
continues to chase after the fairy, totally forgetting about her teammates.
No.
I'm just going to make the icon visible, just so you can see where the Equid's fairy dust is.
Laura, wait up.
You know, I can't move the token if you stand on top
Alright,
of it.
sorry. My bad.
Like-
You follow the fairy dust into a dead end, whereupon it vanishes into the woods.
Wait! And she goes through the woods. Apparently not thinking.
Do you all follow?
Laura, wait. Yeah, it's Kaya follows. She's worried.
Anyone else? Anyone not follow? Okay.
Ryu is not in the mood to start getting separated from anyone again at this point.
So, you all head through and push through the underbrush. You emerge and find yourself in a small fairy village. Well,
Oh, man.
pixie, not fairy. Pixie village, with multiple pixies flittering about and chuckling and giggling. The pixie who led you here gives a bright, warm smile and says, "Welcome, welcome. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. You guys are a real blast. We're gonna play so many games. It's gonna be great."
Oh boy.
Clara
I
has
know where this is going.
Clara has wide eyes. She's like, "Oh my gosh, there's so many pixies!" And
We
she's
don't
just
have time for
fangirling.
games.
Oh, you don't? Then why did you enter our forest?
We are looking for some druids.
Oh,
I'm
those
looking for my
boars?
ads.
I don't care about those boars. I want to play games.
Have you seen a group of individuals that are dressed like me enter the forest?
So what if I have? Why should I tell you?
What do you? You?
Ooh, what kind of games do you want to play?
Oh, you wanna play polymorph?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she does want to play polymorph. If Clara, you have fun, and I just push her towards the pixies.
The pixies all gather around, and Clara is transformed into a hodgepodge and cacophony of many different animals as they all have their fun playing polymorph.
Oh boy.
There's a chicken, a tiny little pseudo dragon, there's a bear. They're having a blast.
Oh boy.
Leaving
Yeah,
you all
cicadas.
to quietly look around the village. You notice most of the buildings are these little shrines that are standing on a single stilt with these tiny little houses that are likely where the pixies live. Regardless, it's all calm.
Do I see anything else of note in the village?
Nope, it appears to be a clearing filled with pixies. In fact, let me move you guys over here. There we go. Just a little clearing filled with dozens of pixies playing, polymorphing, that sort of thing.
Cicada is gonna go to a different pixie and ask about the druids again.
Why do you want those boars? They don't like to play games like we do. Aren't we better?
Because we were sent to look for them.
Yes, but we're better.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. We're doing a job.
Ryu, please be nice.
The sooner we get it done, the sooner Chlora can come back and play with you some more.
You guys are boring. We're gonna go play with the other one. And they all hover.
What
and
other one?
Flora. And they all
Oh.
hover and move over to play with Chlora.
Yeah, he's gonna be there until she dies. Oh, jeez.
Well, it's been nice knowing you, Chlora.
Oh no. Wait.
Okay, so
I would.
and- oh, actually,
would-
hold on. I need to look something up.
Okay, I would like to speak.
Is that
With at
looking
least one-
something up metagaming? Forex?
No. I just need to look up up some areas, and yes, that'll do. Hey, Pixies.
Well, I'm gonna
it-
pause you there because Cicada wanted to do a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to do a thing.
Hmm?
Cicada?
Is there
Mhm.
anything we can do to help you with anything for information?
Well, I mean, if you want to play a few games with us, we might be. How about we make a deal? You play a few games with us, and we'll tell you. We'll help you find those stupid druids or whatever you're after.
Okay. Now, I'll
Only
play
if-
with you first. Now, I'm gonna show you a trick.
They all-
Watch as
they-
I defeat you all with one snap of my fingers.
No.
They all sort of.
I can't sleep. No. Go ahead.
Oh, you can't sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
But before you say that, what were they doing?
They were all hovering around, curious about what trick you were going to do.
Yeah, I cast sleep on them.
Alright, they all fall asleep.
Yep. And then quickly before they wake up, with the remainder of the string I have, I tie them all up.
No.
Okay.
What is Chlora at this point in time?
Clora's Clora.
Oh
When
yeah,
they
I
fell
can't
as-
concentrate while they're asleep.
Yeah. Sorry, Cicada. I know you wanted to play games, but well,
No, it's fine.
No, this was merely the first game.
alright. They're all asleep. You
Okay,
tied them up.
once I've tied them all up with the string, I sort of just like nudge them all awake.
Where am I?
Why are you waking them up? We could have been long gone on by the time they woke up on their own.
Yes, and then stumbled around lost in the forest again. They're literally our only means of finding our way through this place, Ryu.
They all wake up
Fine.
and struggle against the binds, and they look very mad at you.
I did what I said I would, did I not?
Let us go! This isn't fair!
I said I'd defeat you with a snap of my fingers, and I did. Do you not like it?
We wanted to play! We don't want this. We don't want this. This isn't fair!
And we don't want to stumble around lost in the forest, but it looks like we're all not getting anything we want today.
Their eyes
are mean.
narrow at you.
You guys are mean.
Clara's gonna come up to this one and try to do limited playing with the one that's tied up without untying them.
They're all just glaring at Korax now.
Tell us where the and tell us where to find tell us where the druids are, and we'll untie you.
They say nothing.
Okay, we'll just leave you here. We can just leave you here. I can't guarantee you'll be able to break out of those strings on your own, though.
Oh, it would be very difficult. I bought some very high quality string.
Ooh, if it sure
By the way, I took the time to disarm them and like take away any like sharp objects they might have had when I was tying them up.
And it's sure gonna suck for them to be sitting there tied up all on their own, isn't it, Korax? I mean, they won't be able to eat. They won't be able to play.
Oh yeah. They'll just
Is there a reason
sit
you're
there.
doing this to poor pixies?
Because we've been dealing with their games for hours now, Chlora. I don't sympathize with them.
Now it's our turn.
Witch and watch and wait and wilt. You will never find the druids.
Then you'll never get out. Come on, guys. And I start to and I turn my back on them and walk away.
Say hi to the wolf. Say hi to the wolf for me when he finds you.
You guys are so mean.
Korax has no patience for druid bullshit.
You guys sure about this?
Yes.
I'm sure one of their little friends will find them and free them on their own.
Yeah. I basically I leave all their like weapons and stuff in a pile just out of reach.
So are you all heading out of the clearing?
Nope.
Except Cicada. She feels bad.
Yeah, Clara doesn't feel like she's able to do it either.
I physically drag Laura out.
And I drag Cicada.
No.
That'll be contested strength checks.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see, my strength.
I legitimate athletics.
Strength.
Just pure
It's a
strength.
contested strength check.
Let's see, with my -1. What?
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
I have a
Where do I get this
-1.
+1?
Both Cicada and Chlora are able to pull themselves out of your group.
No, I feel bad about this.
Can't just leave them to their doom.
I feel like I can.
You can, I can't.
I'm just going to release them.
All right, then you two can stay here and watch over them while Korax and I go find the druids.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I am washing my hands and ends of these pixies and their nonsense.
We don't have time for this.
So, while those two leave and head on their way, you untie the pixies, and they give you all a grumpy look as they say, "Those two are mean. That's not fair."
Yeah, they're not. They're very serious.
I'm sorry they're so sour.
So, Pixie, what is your favorite drink?
Oh,
Is it Sprites?
Like dealing with superpowered children.
That's hilarious. Two more. They all immediately
Joke.
start flittering about. And they're immediately enraptured with your jokes and immediately forget about the whole ordeal that just happened.
Clara's gonna start playing music too.
In all seriousness, I'm probably gonna end up having to apologize to Alex for this. It's leaving someone helpless for dead like that.
They'll be
Oh.
fine.
What's that? Using Fey magic against Fays? Why not?
They actually seem to really enjoy your performance even before you cast that. And you get the impression that even if they knew, they probably wouldn't stop you. Still, you three, you four, enjoy the performance and play with the pixies for about, I'll say, an hour. And
For reference, I'm going to target my teammates as well because Clara would do that.
okay, so you have fun with the pixies for about an hour, and then they all slowly start stretching and go, "Ugh. Like, I'm getting a little tired. How about we show you to that village where all those boring people are, and we can play more tomorrow. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Sounds
Great.
like a hopping good time.
Great. It's this way. And they all flitter about and lead you in the exact opposite direction that the others went.
My god. Bye, Korax and Ryu.
And you make it to the village. You can see a lot of animals and druids all, mingling about with fey creatures. It's a very magical place. And the pixies give you guys a look and then they say, I suppose we have to go and get your friends now, don't we?
Yeah.
Would it really be best if you got our friends? What if one of us got our friends?
I mean, you guys wouldn't be able to survive the maze of the forest. Like,
Simple, we borrow one of you.
we can send
Either
Fluffy
you-
out to get them.
Hold on. And she's gonna take out her badge. Show them this.
Oh, all right. And one of the pixies takes the badge and they flitter off. So, Korax and Ryu, you have been wandering for an hour in the forest.
I can't believe Charlotte stayed. I can't believe Charlotte stayed behind with them.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I'd rather be either be lost in, us in the forest than deal with those pixies for another minute.
As you say that, a pixie appears in front of you, holding Sakina's badge.
Should have known they were gonna should have known they were gonna free you right as soon as they were out of our sights.
Lucky
Then
for
steal their
you.
stuff, apparently.
Lucky for you guys, they're actually really fun and we want to play with them again, so we actually are going to show you where the village is, but it's because of them, because they're very nice and very fun and we want to play with them again, so we're doing a favor so they'll play with us again because they were really fun and we want to play with them more. So, here, and they just toss the badge at you and then say, close your eyes and walk in a single direction and you'll find it. And then the fairy just fades. The fairy
better not be lying.
returns, and they all bid you farewell, and then they head back to their village.
Hold up a hair.
Yes?
Have you seen any people in an outfit similar to mine?
Oh, one or two. I think they're in the village. Well, they're all very boring, so we don't really pay them much attention. Alright, bye now.
Alrighty.
Bye.
As for...
I imagined her.
Okay, now back to Ryu and Korax. I just wanted to get the fairies out of the way. Pixies.
Real. Just one question before we continue. Do pixies no fly?
Yes.
Okay.
They could have easily
Yeah.
gotten out of that trap. They were just really mad.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Why do you think Korax was fine leaving them behind?
Anyway.
What can they cast?
Fly.
Well, they don't even cast it. They can just fly.
Well, I can cast it on others.
For a second there, I thought you had me thinking like a turn transparent or something.
Anywho,
Eh.
you guys have Cicada's badge and you were told to close your eyes and walk straight.
What have we possibly got to lose at this point?
So you do so?
Yes.
You both walk straight ahead, and for a moment it feels as if the ground has just given out like you've walked off a cliff. And then with a thud, you land directly in front of the group, and you're prone, but you can easily stand back up.
Oh, hi! How are you guys?
Oh, there you are.
Thought we walked off a cliff.
Did you enjoy your boring walk through the maze? It was totally
It was-
boring.
It was blissfully free of pixies.
I never want to hear the word boring ever again.
Guys are no fun.
I think they were hilarious, to be honest.
So,
If I wanted to play games, I would have stayed in the wildlands.
the village
Yeah.
is full of people wandering about. A lot of really rare and normally unseen creatures. Like there's a tabaxi. Like some of you
Okay.
haven't even seen a single tabaxi ever outside of the wildlands.
That? I mean, Cicada has seen bird folk, she has seen fox folk, she has seen a rabbit folk, and now a cat folk.
Oh, meow. Hello.
Hello.
Well, enjoy.
Clara
enjoy,
is
enjoy.
Clara's just going about oogling at all of the fey creatures.
Now there's plenty of furbolgs as an example. There's
Okay.
even like a yeah, there's a man with silver hair quietly reading a book on a porch.
Wait.
It's not
Wait a
Elnath.
minute.
It's not Elnath.
Okay.
Very remarkable resemblance though.
Doppelgangers.
Clara goes up
Idiot.
to the old man. What you reading?
Oh, this
But-
this book is on how to speak Fey. I'm new to the area.
Speak Sylvan,
Ooh.
he means.
Sylvan.
We have supplies from the Cartographers Guild.
Oh, you'll want to speak to Sorry, I'm trying to think. I only wrote the name down once, so I'm just trying to remember what it was.
The Archdruid.
Yeah, you want to say the Archdruid, the many-tailed fox.
Oh, they do exist here.
Yeah, yeah, they're a rare species called Kitsune.
Bye-bye. And I imagine if Jezebel was here.
Like this one right here? She points at Ryu.
Yes.
I imagine Jezebel would immediately go there.
Yeah, Jezebel's already gone.
Ah! Ada quickly follows Jezebel with the supplies.
And just what do you want with the kitsune?
The silver-haired man just gives a really confused look. To continue reading my book?
Enjoy your reading.
Right, see ya.
Or,
Okay,
sorry,
update.
I'm sorry. We were nearly hunted. We were nearly hunted to extinction, a long time ago. So
Yeah, I know, but you guys wanted to know who to see. I was just answering your question.
Yeah, the multi-tailed fox is the archdruid of this area. They're the one in charge.
wait, this village is led by a kitsune.
It is.
This I didn't think there were any this far from the wildlands.
Pay attention, kid. I mentioned it before we even arrived in the forest.
Yeah,
So we're
oh, you've met the Archdruid before?
I have not, but my people have scouted this area pretty well thorough out.
Neko,
So this
check your
must be
DMs,
our-
by the way. Check your DMs.
Okay.
Alright, Ryu, continue.
where can we find the archdruid?
I just told you at the house on the hill.
Pay attention, kid.
Clara's gonna go there too.
It's me out of character who's not paying attention. Actually, it's too many people speaking at once.
Yeah, Jezebel already left.
And Cicada, along with her.
So, you all head on your way towards the rather small and simple house, and you find right outside, quietly sitting on a small rocking chair, is a rather wizened old man with a staff, quietly reading a small tome. And as you
Right,
get closer, you realize what appears to be one tail is actually multiple tails curled together to appear as one tail.
Jezebel, count how many there are.
Jezebel does, out loud. And there
1, 2,
is
3,
10 tails.
10.
Fluffy, it's good to see you.
Ooh, speak of the devil, she's actually on mobile at the moment.
The kitsune will look over to Charlotte and say, Charlotte, it has been way too long.
Have you met any of my crew yet? I was hoping to see if I could meet them in this forest.
I've actually seen a few of them. They're currently housed in one of the buildings. Something about your boss trying to kill you all?
It's good they're here.
It was only 5 of them. I think some are still making their way here from what they said.
Only 5?
Only 5. Hey, Jezebel.
Hey, you're late.
Sorry, I fell asleep.
Alright,
You
well,
missed the pixie shenanigans.
I know.
you're gonna have to
I'm
just
sorry.
watch the session because your character was there for it even though they were being a little quiet. So, I'm
I
just
know,
gonna
I'm
quickly
sorry.
catch you up because we're wrapping up anyway. So, you made it to the Druid village. You found out the Archdruid is a kitsune. You've just met the kitsune. It's a guy and he has 10 tails.
Okay.
And that's where everyone is. What were you saying, Clore? I mean, no,
Charlotte.
Neku. Charlotte.
I said there was only 5 that came here. There has to be more. I'll get a status report when I can. Thank you, Mr. Fluffy.
Of course, of course. It still makes me laugh that you call me Mr. Fluffy after all these years.
Wouldn't have it any other
No.
way.
Yes,
Cicada will remember that.
during Charlotte's first missions, they were tasked with surveying the region, and they briefly stopped by here on their way.
Speaking of, we got supplies from the Cartographers Guild.
Bless you so much. We have a house over there for the guests. You're free to stay there. Just leave the supplies on the table there, and I'll make sure they're distributed evenly.
Will do. And she does so.
The druid gives a brief whistle, and you see little birds flutter down and begin to pick up the packages and fly them away.
Oh.
Claire's like, ooh.
Birdies.
Well, thank you so much for bringing the supplies over here.
You're very welcome.
If you need anything, do let me know. But go get some rest, alright?
Okay. Cicada is now out of the scene, so.
Alright.
Say, Charlotte, how long has it been?
Charlotte takes the watch.
It has been nearly a day. In fact, you need to wind the watch.
You hear various clicking noises as Charlotte winds the watch back up.
Alright,
It's been almost a full day.
so, is there anything anyone wants to do before we wrap this session up?
Ryu is the last. Ryu's the last person to. Ryu would end up being the last person to leave. It was these two. As these two, who Sorry, I'm hearing a Discord ping. He'd be in disbelief at the sight of a 10-tailed kitsune for a bit.
The man moves to rise, and as he does, his tails splay outward, and he moves over to pull you into a hug.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have we met?
No, we have not. But it is a pleasure to meet you, young one.
Likewise, I didn't expect to see another of my kind this far from the wildlands.
I am probably one of the last kitsune in this region. Granted, safety with the forest. He steps back and moves to sit back down. Are you aware you are being scryed on?
What?
Yeah, the druid explains what scrying is and what it does.
Oh.
Someone's been watching me? For how long?
I am afraid I cannot tell you that. I don't know.
Then can you at least tell who's been doing it? Where they are?
He shakes his head.
And then Cicada remembers.
Is Cicada in the
There.
scene?
Yeah, you all are still around. It was just Ryu was going to be the last one to leave, but when the conversation picked up, I'd imagine you all would stop.
Yeah, she stopped, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And then Cicada remembers. The hair.
I haven't endangered this place just by coming here, have I?
well, no. The forest is not one to allow certain people to pass this deep. We are protected by the magic.
Didn't you give those one people a hair?
The poppycocks.
Wait, you're not. That's right. Those hunters. Damn it.
So that means they've been watching us. Which means that some people's covers have been blown.
I'm going to look down and cast Detect Magic again. Is it still blinding?
It's actually a little dimmer in the village. You get the impression that the magic surrounds it, but in the village itself, there's less of a concentration because there's less trees.
Okay. Do I see anything of note?
I mean, the entire place is still very magical, so I'm not sure what you're looking for in particular.
A scrying orb, basically.
I don't think Detect Magic can detect that.
It is magical, though.
Let me look up scrying, but I'm pretty sure you had to get a Lantern of Revealing last time to detect it.
We did last time.
Let me have a look.
At the waist, one of my infusions of a fucking Lantern of Revealing, I swear to God.
The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor. So unless you can see invisible objects, you can't see it.
Okay. Yes, it has to be like see invisibility, not detect magic.
Yeah, because otherwise, what's the point of seeing visibility?
Okay.
The point of see invisibility is that it's not concentration.
Anyway, is there anything else you guys would like to do before we wrap up?
Oh,
yeah. And once he's gotten over the shock at realizing that he's been watched all this time. He's been being watched all this time. He does look back to the man and ask, if you don't mind, sir, could you tell me your name?
You won't like the answer.
I'm Ryu Lanethwa.
I'm Soft Fluffy, or as my friends like to call me, Mr. Fluffy.
Wait, that's not just a nickname?
Nope, that's my actual name. I did say you wouldn't like it.
Bullshit. If I was there, if Korax was there, he'd roll insight.
You are there unless you went immediately to go to bed.
Oh, in that case, I'm rolling insight. Also,
okay.
Ryu? Clerics get a spell called non-detection, do they not?
Out of character, I actually wouldn't know.
Look it
sure.
up later. Korax? He is telling the truth, and he is fully aware of how ridiculous it sounds. You're free to call me the Archdruid if you wish.
I'm so sorry. Are you, sir? Your parents must have hated you.
Oh, they
I bet
did.
they loved him.
I thought, and I thought Jezebel calling me Foxy was bad.
Regardless, you may call me Mr. Fluffy or the Archdruid, if that is still too out there for you.
Sure to use the "you" very well. Mr. Fluffy. That is
If
term.
oh, with all due respect, sir, you think I'm just gonna stick with Archdruid?
That's perfectly.
So fluffy!
That's perfectly fine. The man just looks to Gloria and just pokes her with one of his tails.
She hugs the tail.
Yes, as you hug the tail, it plops off and becomes a fox.
Huh? She plays
Huh?
with the fox.
The man then goes to sit down and gives a soft chuckle.
She's now playing with little fox.
Magic.
Didn't realize that kitsune were a type of starfish.
We're not. It's just some druid magic. Summon fox with a little minor illusion.
Oh.
So, is there anything else you guys would like to do before we wrap up?
I would, yeah.
Pardon?
I would.
What would you like to do?
Alright. Eventually, Charlotte would walk away from the group and head over to the house. And I know that the house is probably not ready yet, obviously, but I'm playing along with the story. And she looks to her hand and studies it for a moment, thinking if I have to use it, but I'm not too sure if I'm ready for it. Is all she mutters to herself before she gets going.
You enter, and you're immediately braced by 5 burly men giving you a giant hug. Captain! Hey, Captain! Captain! There's the unlucky Bucky. Bunny.
You hear a soft squeaky toy squeaking the hug.
And we'll close the door on that there. So, thank you all for tuning in. And we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.